jump on in it. But before I do that, man, I want to give a shout out to a few of our mobile attendance fucking services, man. We appreciate your help and your support. And we're gonna give a little time to what happened yesterday, man. I think it was a difficultest events I ever had to do, and it was one of the most successful because it was almost very frustrating for me, you know. And I think I handled a great show, and I appreciate everybody who stayed there and helped me out. And for some of the people, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this because you know this is just how I am. If you see somebody struggling, don't throw more struggles on.
Ooh, that's the word.
Okay, so
I say, wow,
man, because to me, I peep that. I look at that. You know, if you know that I said, if you see the emails and all this shit, don't come. And I'm gonna say this to Trello because it was a little young guy. You know what I'm saying? They're young. I know you. Don't talk to me when you see me handling business, because I know what you want. You want to do this show, but you're not on the show. You're not on the show. If you wanna, I'm always open. People can come to me anytime if you want to talk to me. If you want to get on the show, don't wait till the day you get on the show.
That's the part.
You know what I'm saying? Proper
preparation. Poor performance.
Yes, and even with preparation, and look, I want to give a shout out to Keyal and King Kip. When we call people to come,
We go.
put y'all music in this, because the DJ was there. He was there putting people music. At least he was supposed to be putting people music in his computer, so you won't have to download it there. Them two was here. So I want to give y'all a round of applause for coming. What a prayer. All right. So enough of my bickering. Lily Mae, what you think about the event? What you think about
So I thought it was amazing. I always love to come in a space with independent creators. Like we have talked many times, most of the time, I'm not in this space for real. And so to be in a space with independence, the people that I really love and want to develop.
Yes.
It makes me happy. I thought it was amazing. And like I told Dominique, it felt good to be in a space where there were no acclaimed or self-proclaimed celebrities. Okay. And I was able to just exist, and I wasn't getting pulled in a direction. I was able to talk to people. People were receiving the information without ego. And so I loved it. I thought you did a wonderful job, and I can't wait to see what you do when you got in this up with my boy.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Don P.
Sure enough, I enjoyed my experience, you know, and they kind of put me on the spot when we did that singing back and forth thing.
So y'all did it. I definitely got to do it.
Yeah, sure enough, and that's what sparked the idea to work with her and see if we can, you know, do a collab.
Yeah, they even talk about remixing Corner Store, because you know the Corner Store, that song is about a girl at the corner store and he trying to pull up, and so I think it would be dope. And I told him to put it St. Louis corner store and Atlanta corner stores and fuse it together. I think that would be dope. Absolutely.
That's it.
Y'all took me to the BET Awards. I thought I was so nuts.
I swear to God.
You know, like the BET Awards.
Okay, let's go.
Y'all did that.
Oh, Daddy Rich, you did that. He took me all the way back. Like, it was the nostalgia for me. It's the nostalgia.
I appreciate that, man.
All day. Dream girl.
So I enjoyed the show, but what I look at different things. I'm not even looking at the show. I like that I got to see a bunch of people, as you said, without ego, as you said, prepared, that can take direction. Because something that's very important to being successful is you have to be able to take direction with no ego, and I saw that. And even when I seen people get kind of put in a place. I won't say their place, but put in a place. Everybody acted accordingly. We pick up, we move on quick, and I liked it. I liked the good flow. The energy was nice. The crowd was nice. Y'all kept everyone engaged. It was good. I heard you have to tell a few people repeatedly, make sure you have your music over here. Don't bring no.
Right.
And those are younger people that I saw that are still learning, but they did it with no ego, and I appreciate
That's
it.
true.
Because
That's
it
true.
could have been nasty, and it wasn't, and I loved it.
Yes,
You
yes,
killed
yes.
it, young man.
And
You killed it.
Green Girls 12 sold out.
I was about to say,
T-shirt that say rag time. That's what I need.
Okay.
she got y'all know she got this dope logo that I need her to put out there. She got this dope new logo.
Yeah, I
She does
I
have
gotta
a
get
dope
my
logo.
merch and everything. I do have a new logo. So now that I
Uh-huh.
have an official paid for logo, it's not a
Yes,
stock
it does.
photo. Now I can work on getting my website together and then actually merging it a different way.
Congratulations.
I
Yes.
just don't want to be someone that throws just anything out. There's real
Absolutely,
verbiage that has to be paid attention to for it to be able to grow appropriately.
Yeah.
And
That
it's
part.
actually her. It's actually
Yes.
Green Girl.
I saw it.
The graphic
Yes.
illustrator. Yeah, shout out to our family,
Yeah.
Dope
Yes.
Design Space. They are
Okay.
part of.
Okay,
Yep, they are
okay.
part of Sky 4 Records, so we actually have a visual design department too. So
That's
cool.
fancy.
That's
Turn up.
Hey, it's something. Don't make me shadow me like
That's some motivation.
Can't kill. How you feel about that?
I want the update.
That was your first verses with us.
Yes,
How
it was.
how you feel about it?
Bro, when I say I enjoy everything about it, man, everything from the beginning to the end, man, the energy, the vibe, the people, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, everything was just, the energy was just it for me. You feel me? Like that was my main thing. Like it wasn't no negativity, it wasn't no hating, it wasn't nobody trying to step on nobody's toes with cloud and no weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was just a good vibe. You could network, like you said, you could sit down and have a conversation with somebody and it actually went somewhere. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I ain't win. You feel me? I was happy for my boy Zane, man. He killed it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, the crowd loving it. I'm like, I'm back there turned up with them. I'm like, hey. For real, I really had a good time. I can't wait for the next one, man.
Oh, thank appreciate
That's
that.
what's up.
Yeah.
Hey,
And she won hers yesterday.
My baby.
Hey, y'all, when I say I made this shit up, look, I didn't make it up because they was my bars.
Right, right.
Working from several different things. But
It was a
you know how I
mess.
be saying, I'm
Piece it
working on
together.
my procrastination.
Yes,
And,
yes.
I've been working on it, but we moved last week and like I didn't finish my shit. So like I finished it as I was on stage, but it came out great and I loved it and the energy was great and it was fun because I was discombobulated when I got there because of family all day, but I needed all of that and yes, it was a great time. Can't wait for the next.
All right. Got the band.
Yo, well, you know, I'm all about that positive energy, bro, and it was definitely in the building last to be to get some networking on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, just come out now and check us out next time. That shit's always gonna be lit.
All day, all day. I'm staying the same for last. Daddy Rich.
Oh man, so let me just put this out there. I was up at 3 in the morning. Y'all have infectiously infiltrated my house. And my girl was on me. She always on me. She like, hey, you know, take youngsters under your wing. So with wisdom nuggets. With that being said, fellas, we have to do business. We have to be prepared. We have to be professional. We have to be flexible. You know, we have to get them flash drives, man. Put it in the folder, number it, help the DJ out a little, just a little bit in our image. Because this is a business and it takes money. You know what I'm saying? We can't be coming to the place looking like we just got off the corner and all that. You know what I'm saying? You have
Talk
a
your shit for real.
brand, represent your brand well, and just spend a little money on your image.
All day, real
He said a little money, not every dime you
That's good. It don't even take that much.
Y'all be out here, they got shit for men.
They do, and they got some good stuff.
Payment plans.
Afterpay.
Afterpay.
Always fly.
They got all good stuff.
Boom, bam. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, that's good to lie what he said for real.
man, you know what I'm saying?
He dropped the jewels of wisdom for y'all. If y'all ain't know real shit, pick that shit up.
All day.
Yes, yes.
Same, Floyd. How you feel, brother?
St. Louis.
Yeah.
City.
That's
St. Louis.
You made me proud yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Straight up, man. You just,
Hey, it's a couple, and I'm just gonna say this because you my brother. Hey, it's one versus he just gave away. And I was so mad and I was pissed. I walked out. Like I walked out like but you made up for it, brother.
He stood on this shit yesterday. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
you did your
You
thing.
did your thing, man.
Hey, bro, you can't with it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
right,
no
bro.
doubt.
For
No
real.
doubt.
No music. I
No
love
doubt,
music
King.
bars, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And that massacre, I was surprised you
Hey,
didn't win that
that's
round. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's hey,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
like that.
Cause I was
like,
like,
yeah, what it is. My boy took that shit fair and square 2-1. I was happy. I enjoyed my shit.
yeah.
He killed this shit. I can't say nothing but take the hats off to him. You feel me?
Oh,
Real
thank
shit.
All day. All right, y'all. Enough, man. We finna go ahead. Last week we talked about dealing with bullshit. If you wanna go check that out, go check it out on Soldier by Blood Television or the Philosophy Facebook. Today we're gonna be talking about healing and moving forward.
Ooh, my favorite topic.
Let's go.
All right. So we're gonna start with you, Green Girls.
Hey, let's do it.
What are keys to moving forward?
Keys moving forward. First of all, you gotta be honest with yourself. Because you'll never learn any lessons if you don't truly take accountability. Everything isn't happening to you. Some things are healed if you're not open to seeing a different perspective.
Jesus, you better talk.
So those are really important. And then sometimes silence. Everything doesn't have to be said. It's okay to kind of fade to the back and just observe. Because that's the best way to learn. So as far as healing is concerned,
I think Green Girl really, she hit the nail on the head. I would say that, like she said, everything isn't happening to you or around you. Some things are happening for you. And so you have to accept some of those bad things because I am a firm believer that those negative things that happen, for us, they teach us to not go that way again.
That's
So
right.
healing is stop doing the things. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over, expecting, different results.
Yes.
Stop doing it. Acknowledging and then changing.
yes.
Absolutely.
Facts.
I like
Yes.
that. Before I get to, I'm gonna go with Daddy Rich.
What's your question again, my man?
What are the keys to moving forward?
For me, I just like to share this because of my faith. I ask for restoration. That's my prayer. But in that, it comes a humbling revelation of who you are. And as she said, be honest with yourself. You can't lie to God.
Cannot.
So that's my take on it. I pray for restoration. You know what I'm saying? And that, for me, begins the healing process. Because if you ain't good for yourself, you ain't good for nobody else. So it starts with self.
Yeah, and I agree with that as well. And I feel like you need to evaluate where you're at so you can move forward. So you can move forward, how to move forward.
Church today.
Right, you know what I'm saying, what's really hitting me. The only thing I'm really not hearing is accountability. You got to first take accountability, you know what I'm saying, for the actions, of your own actions. Like Daddy Rich said, it all starts with self in order to move forward. Sometimes it ain't everybody else doing shit to you. Sometimes it's you, you know what I'm saying? So you can be blocking shit for yourself too. So I mean, accountability, you know what I'm saying? And always stay humble, you know. Think about it, think about what you can fix with yourself before fixing somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, that's all I get out of it, you know.
All right,
You know,
all right. Key out.
Really tapped on everything, like you said, like,
There's a lot of us here, so we
it
might
is, right, like, it seems like all the answers were answered already, you know, like, because, yeah, other than that, I would say, try to heal, move forward, just to make sure that when you're ready to process and focus and be able to let the issues go.
Let it go.
Yes, let them.
Okay, I like that. All right. King Kill.
Me personally, I want to touch on what Green Girl was talking about with the perception. You know what I'm saying? Like your outlook on shit, how you view certain issues or certain situations. Because for me, that's where I start my change. At how I see the situation, what I'm looking at. Like, okay, why is this a problem to me? You know what I'm saying? Why does this bother me so much? That right there is a key factor for change. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if you see something as a problem, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? If you can see that thing that was a problem as that ain't really that bad. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this bothers me because of this. Well, maybe if I look at it like this, it won't really affect me as much. Now that thing ain't a thing no more. You know what I'm saying? You could be in a situation with that same thing going on and it no longer affects you in the same manner. You know what I'm saying? Because you're grown. Because of how you look at it.
Level up. I'm gonna say one of the guys hit everyone on the head. I must just add, I say confront it. You know, confront the problem, and that I think that will set the process to the rest to go to another question. Cause this something I struggle with. I don't know if anybody else has, but I know I struggle with. And did I I'm gonna start with you. When should you take things?
Like damn.
Others. But this is when I take things personally. When it's directed at me.
Bing bong.
I was just
We're not having a face to face.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I move. Face.
Right.
Don't beat around the bush.
Okay,
Right.
that part.
Straight line.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple. And that's real shit. Any and everybody. Make it perfect.
Okay. If it's not directed at you.
Not if, and yeah, let me and it can also
Yeah.
you know that's the ad that's the branches. It's like I'm a tree and those the branches.
Oh,
So if you don't touch one of those limbs,
yeah.
you're all right with me.
Oh, dang. I like that.
All right.
That was dope.
Really, man.
So it's funny there's things personally that impact us.
Yes, sir.
And when I say us, now I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. When I say us, I'm not just talking about us as a black race of people. I'm talking about human beings, because realistically, what I'm finding more and more is that we all struggle with some of the same things. We're all impacted by certain things the same way. We're all persecuted and ostracized the same way. There are bad people in every race, religion, ethnicity, and everything. And so now I'm impacted by my brothers and sisters, you know, that where we all are believing and trying to get to that next level. It's just like, I take it personally. Once again, I love my independent creators. So I take it personally when people that's up here are conning our babies.
Yes.
I take that personally and I address it and I confront it. You feel me? And I hold on to it. So you know I didn't forget. So I think that we have to bear one another's burden, so to speak, at times. And when we shouldn't take something personally, I'm gonna go there because, you know, I have to only speak about my flaws. I think we shouldn't take things personally that aren't directed solely. You'll have to be aware of what's going on and how it's impacting her. That's just what it is.
Yes.
That's just what it is. That
Yes.
is.
Got the bed.
What was the question?
When should you take things personal?
Well, I mean, yeah, that is good. It's when it's directed towards you. You know what I'm saying? When it's I take things personal when you coming directly at me, and I might not take it personal to the point where you guys may think like I might take it personal because I care for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you coming at me, depending on how you coming at me, depending on how personal I take it. Now, some things are just made to be generally spoken. Personal, I could be speaking in general. You could take that personally, and I might not even be addressing you. I might not even be talking to you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, right. Well, I mean, you know, the Most High talk through people, and the message might not. You know, I think about it like that. I'm a very spiritual person. You know what I'm saying? The Most High work in mysterious ways. You get what I'm saying? In every culture, in every nationality. But you got to remember, the Most High, he only wanted one nation of people. It don't matter what nation your bloodline come from. It's a covenant that has to be taking place. It's a promise that's made there. You have to look from that evil, that righteous from that unrighteous.
Okay, now.
All right.
But some things I don't take personally because I do overthink. I don't take it personally because I understand where that person or that entity is coming from. So, because I know that ain't got nothing to do with me. You ain't really talking to me. You really talking for you. And I'm going to let you have that and move on with my day. I'm real good at that. I don't give a fuck. Also, because I am an advocate for people, I have to read through a lot of shit. I have to sift through a lot of things, so I take a lot of extra time to, like I said, I overthink. By the time I get through, what you said ain't what you said. Because you telling me one thing, and I know what the underlying really is. Because I can go back to each and every fact, and I can go back to each and every instance to see exactly what it is. So I don't take some shit any kind of way. Once you can master bullshit, dig and deep into the real roots.
All right.
Myself, I'm kind of like a person that's, I would say I'm easygoing. So if anything, you know, when people talking or saying something, you know, I listen, but I don't necessarily, you know, take in everything they got to say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people have intentions, right? And they sometimes their intentions good, sometimes their intentions bad. But when they're speaking or to you or at you, it's certain things that you just be like, oh, okay. No, Tweezy, a police officer. A police officer tried to turn up on him, and y'all see, Dominique does not get excited about anything. Like, he just be like, oh, okay. I be turned up. Calm down, why you tripping? The police officer was turning up on him for no reason. Dominique said, I was like, and he got mad.
Definitely get upset that you're not getting bothered by that bullshit.
Yes.
That'll make it format.
That'll make them turn up.
It's a you issue, not a me.
Right, it's a you issue. Yeah.
So whatever you say, it's gonna be all right. You
Okay, you
I did.